Welcome to The Edit with your host, Vivian Cole. Brought to you by Vogue Media Agency, the podcast where branding, visibility, and influence are curated with intention. Each week, we cut through the noise to explore strategy, storytelling, and what it really takes to build a brand that's seen, heard, and remembered.
Welcome to a special episode of The Edit. I'm Vivian Cole. Today, in honor of Valentine's Day, we're approaching this holiday a little differently. This episode is about love, but not romance. It's about relationship, alignment, and the way you care for what you're building. This is loving your brand, enough to lead it well. Valentine's Day is often framed around external validation, being chosen, being celebrated, being affirmed by someone else. And while those things can feel good, they're not a foundation, especially not in leadership, business, or branding. The most important relationship you have as a leader is the one you have with your brand, because how you treat your brand reflects how you see yourself, how you set boundaries, how you value your time, how you define worth, and whether you're building from pressure or from intention. Many people are in complicated relationships with their brands. They overgive, overextend, overpromise. They stay loyal to strategies that no longer serve them. They tolerate misalignment because it feels familiar. They chase validation instead of building trust. That's not love. That's obligation. Loving your brand does not mean being obsessed with it. It means being honest with it. It means listening to what's working and what isn't. It means caring enough to protect it from burnout, confusion, and constant reinvention. Healthy relationships require boundaries. Brands do too. If your brand demands constant availability, non-stop content, and endless explanation, something is off. Love does not require self-erasure. Growth does not require exhaustion. Valentine's Day invites us to reflect on how we show care, and that includes how we show care for our work. Do you give your brand time to breathe? Or do you rush every decision out of fear of falling behind? Do you speak about your work with confidence or with apology? Do you trust your expertise, or are you constantly seeking approval? Loving your brand means committing to clarity. It means choosing alignment over attention, choosing sustainability over speed, choosing integrity over trends. In strong relationships, you don't have to perform to be valued. You're seen for who you are, not who you pretend to be. The same is true for brands. When you lead from authenticity, your audience feels it. When you trust your voice, your message lands differently. When you stop chasing and start choosing, your brand becomes steadier and more attractive. Attraction is not about noise, it's about confidence. Valentine's Day also reminds us that love is demonstrated through consistency, not grand gestures. Brands don't build trust through viral moments alone. They build it through reliability, through showing up when it matters, through doing what they say they'll do. That's how credibility grows. If your brand were a relationship, would it feel secure or anxious? Would it feel supported or neglected? Would it feel clear or constantly confused? These questions aren't abstract. They show up in your systems, your messaging, your visibility, your pricing, your boundaries. Loving your brand also means letting it evolve. Relationships that last allow room for growth. They don't freeze each other in past versions. You are allowed to change your mind, to refine your message, to upgrade your standards, to walk away from what no longer fits. Love is not clinging to what was. It's committing to what's becoming. This Valentine's Day, instead of focusing on external validation, likes, applause, recognition, I invite you to turn inward. Strengthen the relationship that sustains everything else. Ask yourself, am I building my brand from trust or fear? From clarity or comparison? From intention or obligation? Because when you love your brand well, it loves you back. Not emotionally, but strategically. It supports your life. It reflects your values. It grows with you instead of draining you. Healthy brands don't beg for attention. They attract alignment. and that kind of attraction lasts. Thank you for joining me for this special Valentine's Day episode of The Edit, brought to you by Vogue Media Agency. I'm Vivian Cole. Today, may you choose care over pressure, clarity over performance, and a relationship with your brand that's built on respect.
Thanks for listening to The Edit with Vivian Cole, brought to you by Vogue Media Agency. Be sure to subscribe for more insights, share this episode with your network, and join us next week for another conversation on building brands with clarity, confidence, and impact. Visit voguemedia.us.
Vogue Media Agency offers comprehensive services to help small to medium-sized businesses, faith-based and nonprofit organizations, content creators, and entrepreneurs establish and grow their online presence. Focusing on website design, landing pages, social media management, podcast training, branding, weblog creation, and public relations, Vogue Media Agency provides a convenient one-stop solution for clients looking to elevate their digital footprint. What sets us apart is our personalized service and niche expertise. We are your marketing consultants. Contact us today.
To contact Vogue Media Agency, call 212-470-2730 or visit voguemedia.us.